Best fragrances for winter, ladies edition. Hi everyone, I'm Annie G and welcome to my channel where the scents are sweet and the reviews are spicy. It's my job to make sure that you are never overspending on anything, let alone perfume. So today I want to give you some great recommendations for winter-centric perfumes that are unisex, leaning feminine, but mostly on the feminine side. We have luxury, niche, affordable. So whatever your price range, whatever your budget, there is a great recommendation here for you. Also, you might be asking yourself, what makes a winter perfume different from a holiday perfume? To me, a winter perfume is something to get you through the dark, cold days, something to cut through the cold, something that warms you to your core, that is comforting, but is a lot less sweet and celebratory. The fun is over, the holidays are through, and now we just gotta get through these cold, dark months. That sounds good to you. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm here for you. I am here for you. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Okay, let's do it. First up is my final boss of winter perfumes. This is quite possibly my favorite cold weather perfume. I did recommend it for holidays, but I recommend it for everything because it's my favorite perfume ever. This is Suma Oriental by Unwe Nomad. Look at her, gorgeous. Look at that juice. Look at that color. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't describe to you how much I love this perfume. It is warm, soft, cozy, but rich and dense and sweet, but still has this powdery feel. It's a cacao fragrance, which is really interesting, and it's a cacao powder fragrance. So if you've ever baked or cooked with cacao powder, it's got that bitter, rich, kind of dusty quality. I always describe this perfume as dusty, which is maybe bad because maybe that makes it sound like it smells old or something, but it's not. It's just not powdery. It's not as sweet or floral as powdery is, but it's still got that quality. It's got rum at the top, cypriol. Cypriol might be divisive, but to me it just adds an aromatic quality. The middle note is patchouli, and it is a chocolate patchouli. Rich, yummy, earthy, 100% cacao. Kind of has that bitter but rich buttery feel. That's what the patchouli's giving in here. And then base notes: tonka bean, gaiac wood, sandalwood, cashmere wood, and musk. So it has this soft smoothness to it. It wraps you up in a warm blanket. It's a little spicy. It's got something different going on. The rum is a little sweet. It is so beautiful. It works in any occasion: formal, casual, by yourself, date night. It is so beautiful and so comforting to me. I just love it. And I think more people need to clock this and get on this because it is such an underrated gem from Unwe Nomad. Suma Oriental, baby. Ooh, yeah. Next up is for our clean girls in the room, our clean she's, theys, and gays. Anyone who doesn't want to smell too sweet or heavy, wants something that's going to cut through the cold for the winter months, but still have that clean, chic feel. And my recommendation for you is Metallic Musk, the new Spicebomb. This is an aldehydic, clean, but spicy and somehow still warm. This is marketed as a men's fragrance, but I really think this is more on the feminine side of unisex. It's clean, it's a little spicy, it's a little bit aromatic, but not too much. Really what you get in this is a creamy, musky spice. Here, let me spray it. Yeah, first spray, you're gonna get hit with aldehydes and bergamot and a little bit of lavender, but then it dries down to this black pepper, woody, suede-y, creamy scent. Top notes: aldehyde, black pepper, elemi, bergamot. So yeah, you're getting that resin, that aldehyde. That's what gives it like a soapy cleanliness. And then middle notes are pepper, pepper, cinnamon, and lavender. I really don't get too much cinnamon, but it might be adding like a subtle warmth underneath. That's why I think it's feels like a cold weather winter clean scent, if that makes sense. And then base notes are musk, leather, ambrette, and labdanum. So you do have this rich, smooth, suede-y, creamy base. It's not like a new jacket leather. It's more of a suede, a really soft, just supple suede. This is a beautiful, easy to wear, clean, but comforting fragrance. It is new, but I found this at a discounter for $60. So this is super affordable designer. Truly cannot recommend Metallic Musk, the new Spicebomb, enough. Okay, number 3 on our list is a new one that everyone is raving about, and for good reason. This is the new Shalimar L'Essence from Guerlain. Beautiful. I'm obsessed with this bottle. Like, how cute is she? She's on a little pedestal. So fun to hold in your hand like that. Wow. And the font on the front, that's so cool. I'm obsessed. But anyways, how does it smell? This is a very ambery vanilla. I mean, it's simple, but it has that vintage feel. Shalimar was my grandma's signature scent. So however, this feels a lot more modern. I think the vanilla and some of the more molecular notes make it feel more unique and more up to date, if you will. Yeah, it's smooth, it's iris, it's floral, but it's still warm. And I think if you're into those more vintage purple florals, this would be a really good one for winter because it has more warmth and depth from the vanilla and the tonka bean. So top notes in this are incense, almond, and bergamot. I don't get a ton of the almond. I think it just adds to this creamy, soft, kind of ethereal, fluffy feel that it has. And the incense kind of adds, I think, to the modernness a little bit. It's a little like, oh, what's going on here? Middle notes are iris, rose, amber, apopanax, and ethyl vanillin. Don't be scared of the apopanax. I think it does add just a little bit of earthy muskiness, but it's not stanky. And the ethyl vanillin, I think, is that molecular vanilla quality that is bringing it into the modern age. Base notes, Madagascar vanilla, musk, benzoin, tonka bean, and leather. So it really is a multifaceted, complex fragrance. It lasts a decent amount of time, just such a good perfume, and you can get this at a great price. I got this on the Sephora sale, so I think this was $110, and then I had 20% off. So I ended up getting it for around $80. Not bad for a designer, and this is the 50 ml, so this will last me a good amount of time, but yeah, I think this is a great, sophisticated, elegant vanilla for the winter months. Shalimar L'Essence. This is a male marketed perfume, but please trust me, do not sleep on this. This is Terra by Rayhon. Okay, I won't shut up about it. I think this is such an amazing, complex, affordable fragrance. I have smelled nothing like it. Oh, it's spicy, it's warm, a little citrusy, but it's still sweet and interesting. For the cold weather, this just sings. This just sings because it has this brightness while being a little bit spicy and warm. So it really cuts through the cold and warms you up, but is still invigorating like the cold weather is. It is fantastic. It lasts for ages and is such a compliment getter. I will not stop until more women discover this and wear it and love it. It is a little bit unique. This has a more niche feel than a cheapie. This is like $45. So it is really affordable, but it's so complex. It wears beautifully. The performance is fantastic. I get 6-7 hours and people are smelling you and complimenting you, okay? It is so unique. No one smells like this. So if you want to smell unique, this bad boy. I also think this could really transition to spring, summer really well. And here's why. Top notes: cardamom, bergamot, Szechuan pepper, lemon. So you really do get that citrusy spice at the opening, which kind of gives this fresh, invigorating quality. Middle notes: patchouli, coriander, anise, cumin, saffron, wormwood, geranium, orange blossom, and rose. So it has this floral, elegant, but spicy, complex middle. The floral notes in here are what help it go in the more more feminine direction. The spicy kind of earthy notes just really ground it and round it out. And then the base notes, okay, get ready. Frankincense, vanilla, benzoin, amber, apopanax oud, labdanum, birch, maltol, musk, and ambergris. Okay, there's a lot going on in here. So you do have some more musky, animalic notes at the base, but do not be scared by that. They're so well balanced and just add this interesting quality that you just want to keep smelling it. It draws you in and gives that sexy feel. This is a sexy perfume, okay? It's a sexy perfume. If a man smells this on you, they're going to be like, oh, what's going on? Or if a person of the gender of your preference smells this on you, they will really like it. Everyone's gonna like it. It's a beautiful perfume. So Terra by Rayhon for this winter, cannot recommend her enough. Okay, I can't not recommend this cold weather classic. This is Milk by Commodity. I just have a little Scentbird sample that I started with because I was like, do I really need another milky vanilla? Yeah, I do. Oh my gosh, this is a very interesting perfume. It starts off really whipped and marshmallowy and creamy and dries down to this spicy, warm, woody fragrance. It is so well done. Christine Laprade is the milk perfume queen, the gourmand perfume queen, and she nailed it with this. This is just the expressive, the middle one. I want to try the bold one to see if I like that better, but this one, really good performance. I wore it to the doctor's office because I wanted to feel like comfortable and safe. I was getting blood drawn or something. Anyway, so I wanted to feel like comfy and cozy, and the gal who was drawing my blood was like, what are you wearing? I have to know. She made me write it down because it was just, it filled the room. It brought me comfort and she loved it. It's just such a good staple for cold weather. Top note is milk. Yeah, so you get that creamy right at the open, but if creamy, milky perfumes turn you off, it really doesn't last too long because it dries down to those middle notes of marshmallow and musk. And then you just get this whipped soft feel. And then what you're left with by the end is the mahogany wood and the tonka bean, which is just a beautiful, rich, warm, soothing, soft, comforting combo. I just love this for the cold weather to get us through the dark days and bring us a little bit of comfort. So classic, oldie but a goodie, Milk by Commodity. Lighting change. Sorry about that. I just turned my lighting down a little bit so I don't look so ghostly. But the next perfume is Inverness by Memo Paris. This is one of the pricier ones on the list, but my gosh, if you are a woody, earthy girly, do not sleep on this. I think most people would consider it more on the masculine side of unisex, but honestly, the creamy sandalwood in here makes it so feminine to me that I think this is firmly in the middle, and so I wanted to recommend it for the girlies in the room who prefer a more unisex fragrance. This is an amazing, amazing fragrance. The notes in here: sandalwood, orris, mate, cedar, amorous, and gaiac wood. Is so aptly named Inverness. We went to Scotland for our honeymoon a little over a year ago, and this perfectly captures the winter in Scotland. It's got this earthy dampness, but at the same time, this warm, cozy feel. The way I describe this is you're walking through this green, wet forest in Scotland. Beautiful, a little foggy. It's dusk. You're walking through the woods to town to go meet some friends at a pub. There's crisp. It's wet. You get to the pub. You open the door and you're greeted at your favorite pub by your best friends, and they are so happy to see you. And it just feels like the biggest, warmest hug. That is what this smells like. It's got that earthy dampness, but it still has this creamy warmth and woodiness that is just so nice for the winter. This is such a good woody sandalwood that not a lot of people wear or talk about, so you'll be smelling unique. And yeah, it's just lovely. Honestly, you could get away with this all year round because of that more earthy freshness that it has. It's like wet air. I think it would do well in the spring and summer, so a good investment. You can find it at discounters because it is a little bit older. Highly, highly recommend Inverness by Memo Paris. Okay, we are ending with two cold weather vanillas. The first is the most expensive. Yeah, the most expensive on the list, but again, I found it on Mercari for like half price. This is Vanilla Firenze by Gucci. Gorgeous bottle. If you're a Leo like me, that lion sings to you, okay? black pepper, cardamom, carrot seed, myrrh, iris butter, benzoin, and then at the base, vanilla, just bourbon vanilla. This is an elegant vanilla. Where Shalimar is more vintage floral, this is more earthy, spicy, resinous. This is a dark vanilla. If you love a interesting resin, earthy fragrance, but you want a vanilla that's really comforting, oh my gosh, so comforting. This is truly a special vanilla. It really doesn't smell like any others that I've smelled. It's the carrot seed that makes it so unique. Truly, I think this is a great investment. It's elegant. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it out. You can wear it just every day. I really think you can't go wrong with Vanilla Frenzy. It is beautiful. Definitely get your nose on it. Definitely sample it, but amazing winter vanilla. And last but not least, this is an iconic cold weather vanilla, Eau Duelle by Diptyque. Talked about this in my Shop My Collection video that just went up the other day, and I just rediscovered it. Oh my gosh, it's like perfect for winter. It has that piney, green, foresty kind of feel, but at the same time being so warm and cozy. The vanilla in here is just so rich and well balanced by those greener notes. It smells like you're drinking a vanilla steamer and you're on a winter hike. So you're walking through the woods, it's snowy, and there's pine trees, and you're drinking that cozy vanilla creamy drink, if that makes sense. Notes in here: bourbon, vanilla, alamy resin, juniper, cardamom, pink pepper, olibanum, black tea, bergamot, ambergris, musk, and saffron. So it has this tea-like soft freshness to it, but then that musky, more earthy, animalic feel. The saffron really helps it project. For a Diptyque, this actually does really last really well and projects really well. I think because of that saffron and the vanilla. Oh gosh, it is so beautiful. Oh, I just love it. It's comforting, it's chic, but it's also crisp and green and cold and invigorating at the same time. Just a staple. Because it's older, you can find it at discounters. If you're a vanilla lover, this is a must. I prefer the EDT to the EDP because it's a little less green, but totally your call. Can't go wrong. Eau Duelle by Diptyque. Okay, everyone, those are my more feminine leaning winter fragrance recommendations. Let me know if you have any of these, if you've tried them, what you're excited to try for the winter to get us through these dark, cold days. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.